Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is a blog I got from one of my, chatters, someone in the chat on WhatsApp. And no disrespect to you, whoever sent it to me, please, there's no disrespect to you, okay? Sometimes you don't know, but sometimes it comes a time where you must know, okay? And this is only my opinion, okay? I, in my opinion, feel that, okay, let's read the first part, okay? I am so fed up and frustrated about the way child support matters are being handled in a particular Christ Church Magistrates Court. Sherry, it is unfortunate how some fathers cannot pay child support and they get off. They get off. And she's talking about her child father and how they have a child together, and it was in court because he wasn't paying funds into the court's child support, registry, wherever you pay the money. I feel you can read along here. You can read this, okay? I feel that if a woman has a child, she should be able to support the child alone. I think the institution of marriage is a crutch that a woman can hold on to because it's a contract. You entered into a contract, and anything that spills out from that contract, both people or whoever are aligned with that contract, whoever are the signatories to that contract, you're held responsible. So if you are married and after 9-10 months of being married you have a child, yes, there was a contract, and that guy is supposed to help raise that child. If you get married while you're pregnant, okay, if you got pregnant before you were married, that's a moot kind of situation in my mind, because sometimes guys feel pressured, women pressure guys to get married or whatever, but it's a moot kind of situation, okay? If you have children without the benefit of contractual arrangement, it has to be contractual in terms of legality. You have to sign papers, even if you sign it outside of a marriage. If you sign papers saying, well, I'm with you, and if I get pregnant, I want you to sign here on this little line that you're going to support the child for, before it was 18 years. Now it's up to 30, 35. Kids don't want to work. They don't want to work. So it's 30, 35. Half quarter century going into your middle age. Sign right here. You're going to have to sign that you're going to help me support this child. Let's see how that works. And outside of that, women should be on their own. I'm so sorry. I feel this is the way I feel. You have to accept responsibility for this. You're gonna have to accept responsibility for this. This is like going and putting your house on someone else's land, and when the people show up and disassemble your house or tear it down and just move it aside, and they do their own thing. It's their land. They have the paperwork for their land. You're crying, oh, you destroyed my house. You don't have no rights to be there. You didn't have any right to be there. What you did was illegal. Building on someone else's land, moving in on someone else's property is illegal, and you have to see it that way. You have got to start seeing bringing children into this world that way. In essence, I'm making this long story short. I don't think that any man who is not married to a woman and he's just there to just come, just have a good time, I do not think that he should be held responsible to support any issue that came from that, romping the stack or romping the hay, however, whatever terminology you want to use to describe you letting someone in a very sacred area of your being, a very sacred area of your being, without you knowing without you knowing that if something comes out of it, that it's very important to have contractual arrangements. If you just go ahead and do the most important job of your life is raising a child, and if you just go about doing it, you know what it is, without any contractual obligations, you're on your own. You're on your own. Okay? I do not believe that guys, males, should be held responsible for paying child support. That's my bottom line. No male, I'm not calling it a man, no male should be held responsible for supporting no child if he did not sign contractual arrangements beforehand. Okay, so it's the onus is on females. The onus is on females to make sure that whoever you're with, that you want to fertilize that egg, that person's on the same page with you, and that they're willing to sign that, to say 18, 25, 35, however long, because you want college. Because when a child comes out, one of the most important thoughts we have as human beings, when we start to realize where we are, is, who am I and what am I doing here? What's my purpose? Who am I? What's the purpose for me being here? And if as a parent, a mother, a father, you do not provide that child options for answering those questions, you do not say, well, I have money for you to go here, this particular college, to do this particular thing. There are openings, there are advantages, and there's opportunity for this particular area. I envisioned you because I have that kind of way about me. Your father has that kind of way about him. We just brought you in to take it a little further. We're just going to put you hand off the baton. You hand off the baton to your children and say, take it further. Take what we are giving to you and multiply it. If you don't do that, you shouldn't have any say. You should not be bombarding no guy in no courthouse. You should not be trying to get money from no guy in no courthouse behind the scenes. Sometimes you guys are trying to get money from 2-3 guys. You tell 2-3 guys, 4 guys, you're the father, you're the father, you're the father. You don't know who the father is, but you're getting money from different people. That has to stop. That has to stop. Okay, those tricks are hormongous. Those tricks are old, ancient. You need to come into a new way of thinking and a new way of being. If you are not in a contract with someone before your egg is fertilized, you should not receive any means of support. Stop with all the paternity tests. Stop with all that, okay? You're lucky that I'm not part of any political scene, because I'll be voting leave the men alone. that would be my vote. Are they married? No, leave the man alone. But paternity shows that he's the father, 100% the father. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. There was no contract. You had no contract. Okay, you had no contract. You didn't think it out. It's one of the most important jobs in your lifetime, and you did not think it out. You get 0. You get nothing. You get nothing. No man, no male should have to pay child support for a child that there was no contractual obligation to support beforehand. None. That's my opinion. And this is Sherry Veronica.